All eyes on the White House today, where President Biden is expected to make his most aggressive unilateral move yet to address immigration. We're learning the president's executive action would temporarily close the U.S.-Mexico border when daily encounters reach 2,500, reopening only when they fall below 1,500. But will this move be enough to appease either side of the aisle as immigration becomes a top election year issue? Will it make a difference? Let's bring in NBC News White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez and MSNBC political analyst Maria Hinojosa. So, Gabe, why are we seeing this shift now, and what exactly will this policy entail?
Well, hi there, Anna. Good morning. Well, the White House has been saying for months that it wants Congress to take action here. And you'll remember earlier this year that former President Donald Trump urged congressional Republicans to kill that bipartisan border funding deal. Well, here we are. The White House essentially saying that it needs to take action now. And you mentioned some of the details of this, that once illegal border crossings in between ports of entry cross 2,500, that this executive action will give the president authority to temporarily shut down the border, and it would remain closed until average daily illegal crossings go back under 1,500. So a significant change for the Biden administration, Anna. Of course, this comes after former President Trump tried to do the same thing, or similar restrictions at least, back in 2018, and it was struck down by the courts. The Biden administration expecting legal challenges here, Anna.
Again, just looking at the numbers that we're talking about here, Gabe, right now, daily crossings are averaging more than 4,000 a day. That's down from a high of around 10,000 a few months ago. But last time they dipped below 1,500 was in July of 2020, at the height of the pandemic. So does this mean the shutdown would happen immediately?
Yes, effectively, yes, Anna. The temporary shutdown would happen immediately. But as I said, we expect legal challenges here, and it's likely the Department of Justice will have to defend this. But, Anna, as you said, and that's important context, illegal border crossings have been dropping since about December, but they still remain high. And look, this has become a major political issue heading into the November election. And also, you asked about the timing of this. It also comes just days after the historic presidential election in Mexico. But again, just about 5 months until the November election, and President Biden trailing former President Trump when it comes to handling of immigration in many polls, Anna.
Gabe, thank you very much for that reporting. Maria, you have spent a lot of time on both sides of the border. If people are coming across the border at unauthorized crossings already, will this executive action change anything practically?
Yeah, it's going to make things worse. I mean, Anna, I swear, when I heard yesterday President Biden making an executive order, I was like, oh, my God, he's going to do something really fresh, different, interesting to change the conversation. Instead, Joe Biden, who has been in politics for decades, he knows better. I don't know who is advising him to say, shut down the border. This is unrealistic, Anna. Look, human flows of people throughout the world, and especially to the United States, I've been saying in our lifetimes, let's say the past 50 years, okay? The United States is a country that says we are welcoming. Now, all of a sudden, they're like, okay, we're just going to shut the border. There's no kind of logic around this. What this is going to create is more chaos at the border, which will mean that more of our colleagues go down there and take pictures of chaos at the border. And it was created by these policies. Here's an idea. Because we know that people are going to come, and many, many, many of them are refugees, that this international law says we must accept, you actually find a way to bring people in. Refugees show up to their court dates more than any others. They show up. So
refugees,
it's not like,
asylum seekers.
Exacto. They're not trying to disappear, as it were, and just be untraceable. What if we had a process that actually said, okay, we're going to bring you in every day. Those 1,500, we're going to bring you in every day, and you're going to be relocated where your families are at. You will see that our economy will grow and our country will become safer. President Biden needs to do something fresh and different, not this, which is rehashing a former president saying we're going to shut down. He's not going to get these voters by doing this. He's just not.